Hello, and welcome to Finding My Haven. If this is your first time joining, this is my journey into a new cozy soft life. I have been pushing and pushing and pushing for as long as I can remember. My parents' motto was keep her so busy she can't get into trouble, which I thank my uncle for that one. However, I am in my mid 40s now. I just turned 45 last week. So I am burnt out, overworked, tired all the time, exhausted, all of the things that just make you want to pull your hair out and go, ah! So I am starting on a journey of a soft, cozy lifestyle. But to do that, it's not an overnight process. It's something that takes time, energy, preparation, and you have to build it one brick at a time. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to share some things that happened during this week, good things and bad things, how I overcame them, how I dealt with them, things that I focused on over this last week to kind of get into that soft life vibe, and then what I'm going to plan on focusing on for this next week. So, first of all, this week was Christmas. And not only was it Christmas, it was like crazy Christmas because I was sick on Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve. Like, I was okay up until, I don't know, like 7 o'clock on Christmas Eve, so the 23rd. And then I got severe stomach cramps, and literally, I just could not stay out of the bathroom. And it was either that or bed. So I went to bed super early, couldn't sleep, was up and down, and then come Christmas Eve, I was flat out exhausted because you know what all that does to you. Then, of course, hadn't prepared for Christmas Eve, so had to go grocery shopping and do all the things. And I'm leaning on the grocery cart, like stumbling through the grocery store with my ex because we still are doing like the joint holidays and things like that. And we're shopping, and it's like he's asking me, what did you get last time and what are you getting this time? Meaning I always do almost everything from scratch, from the rolls to the pies to the turkey. I even do the turkey stock afterward, after it's been carved and everything. And usually there's a pot on my stove on Christmas, with the herbs and spices and the turkey carcass, the whole 9 yards. And this year, I'm like stumbling around the grocery store, leaning heavily on the cart, like, you've got to be kidding me. I can't do everything from scratch this time. So I push for an easy Christmas dinner. Usually, usually we have like, I don't know, two or three casseroles plus carrots and green beans plus rolls and mashed potatoes and gravy and the dressing and all of the things that go along with it. This year, like no 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 no. We are not doing that. I don't have the energy. I can't. So I found some really really yummy gluten-free, um they didn't have the dinner rolls, so I got like the mini Italian loaves from Udi's in the frozen section at my local Hy-Vee, which was at like Udi's is surprising me here lately. The quality and the taste of their products has exponentially increased since they first came around. So that was one of the things that I did. It's like we bought the Hawaiian rolls for the little one because he can eat a whole pack if we let him in one setting. And then I got the Udi's gluten-free bread, Italian, excuse me, loaf thing for me. I got canned everything. I will not like the green beans were not good, so I will not buy that brand again. Didn't like it. Nobody really ate them. That's one thing that okay, live and learn. I had one really easy side that I could make, a literally dump and go casserole that we did for Thanksgiving that I went ahead and did for Christmas. And that was a cornbread casserole. It's literally a cornbread mix, two eggs, a stick or two of butter, a small container of sour cream, a can of whole kernel corn, and a can of creamed corn. And let me know in the comments if you want the recipe. It's stupid easy and so, so tasty. But that was it. Those were our little mashed potatoes, of course, because you can't have turkey and dressing without mashed potatoes. Then the mashed potatoes, that was from scratch. That was easy. Those are not hard to do. The dressing was from a bag, box, whatever. It was gluten free. You know, it's a whole lot easier than how I grew up, where you literally dry bread slices, dip them in water, and then mix them together with like egg and spices, and then you have to literally fry it on a pan. So this year, I didn't even bake. I didn't bake anything except the turkey. I bought we bought both pies. My little one will only eat store-bought pumpkin pie and it's his favorite. So we had to buy a store-bought pumpkin pie. We ended up buying a store-bought gluten-free chocolate French silk pie. It was a little bit more expensive than I wanted. However, I will say that once or twice a year, and for the actual taste, it was phenomenal. Like, oh my goodness. The oldest ate like half of it in a day and a half. And I can most definitely see why. I could literally sit with that pie in my hand and just eat the whole freaking thing. It was so, so good. But Christmas aside, the next thing I did this week was I actually had some alone time last night. The little one got up super early, meaning 3 a.m. on Christmas morning. And so we had to track Santa. By the way, he was in Tucson around 3 a.m. Central Time. So I'm not sure what that translates to. I think they're in Mountain Time or they could be in Pacific. I don't know with the whole time zone thing. But Santa was in Tucson at 3 a.m. Central Time on Christmas morning. So I was up and down. I was up since 3 a.m. And then the little one finally fell asleep around like 8 or 8:30 last night. Um, oh yeah, today is Saturday and Christmas was on Thursday. So yesterday he went to sleep early. He won't cuz like weekends are his thing. He loves playing VR updates or Roblox updates on the weekends and just having chill weekends. I agree with that. Um, but he went to bed super early, so that gave me time. Like, I grabbed my crochet hook and some yarn and came to sit here at my desk and turned on a YouTube video that I'd been wanting to watch about crocheting and tried to crochet along with the video, um, and lost track of time. I absolutely lost track of time, and it was like 10:15, and I'm like, "Holy, you know what? I have been crocheting for a really long time. You know, I'm kind of tapped out. I'm burned out. I'm going to go to bed." My eyes were tired, my hands were tired. It was time. And I am so sorry for this glare. I've got all my notes on my computer so I don't forget what I want to tell you guys. But it also like I'm tired today, so I don't want to put in my contacts. Um, but after I went to bed, like 20 minutes later, the little one comes in and he's like, "Mom, can you come rub my feet and watch stuff with me?" Because that's kind of our nighttime thing. I have a magnesium oil spray that I put on his feet and I rub his feet before bed, and he typically falls asleep. We'll watch a little bit of YouTube. He has a couple of things that he likes to watch, and he really likes like Minecraft videos or Roblox or Gorilla Tag, things like that. Aside from that, like he would fall asleep, I'd go to bed, and then like 5 minutes later, he'd be back in again. And this continued until I think I went to bed around 1 o'clock this morning. And he was back bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 8:30 or just before. So that that's why I'm tired today. But today, I've also had a little bit of alone time. I was able to take an extra long shower, um, and in which I turned on one of my empowerment playlists, which I highly recommend if you haven't done. Go ahead and make playlists for yourself. I do this on YouTube because you know how you can save things for later or put it on a playlist. So I just put a bunch of different music that makes me feel certain moods, whether it's happy or for a particular purpose. Like I wanted to do the Run Disney event, so I have a Run Disney playlist. Then I've got an empowerment playlist, a special playlist, all kinds of these different playlists, a meditation playlist, things that I like to listen to because I know that that music is going to help calm me down and make me feel good and happy and calm and just relaxed and at ease. I listen to that a lot at work also. It helps me get stuff done. I shaved my legs today. So that's something that I think I want to keep continuing because it made me feel really, really good. I've had shave gel in my shower for over a year, and it's still the same shave gel from a year ago. So I want to continue to use that because I love the way that my legs feel after I shave them. Then I also put on a really good smelling lotion, which I don't usually do a lot during the week, just because of all the hustle and bustle. But that's something that today on a weekend, I'm able to afford myself that time to go ahead and just do. It was just lovely. I loved the feeling, and it made me feel special. I finished up my shower with some EFT tapping and just a little bit of self love like, I am loved, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am abundant. Just making sure to really get that set into my mind and into my body and spirit that that's the path that I'm on. I painted my nails for the first time in forever. Um, I didn't have the money this year to get my nails done for Christmas or my birthday. So I'm like, I haven't done it in a really, really long time. It's a nice, soft color that it's soothing, but it's pretty. And it kind of goes along with my calm lifestyle, my cozy, soft life aesthetic that I'm trying to build. Because it's not, I mean, I love bright colors and glitter and all the things, but it's just pretty. It's kind of, I don't want to say elegant, but it's a step up from my natural nails. I haven't done anything with my nails aside from literally cut them. I haven't even filed them in forever. I don't even remember how long until today. I took that time to do that special thing for myself today. Um, this morning, my little one has been happy and entertaining himself. We've watched a little bit of YouTube together, but otherwise he's been playing VR or Roblox or all the things all by his lonesome. And I mean, I have no problem with that. I grew up an only child on a farm, so I am 100% aware of um, entertaining yourself. Um, oh, this morning I also ordered my groceries instead of going to the store. Sometimes I can get very overstimulated, very overwhelmed, and being tired like I am today, ordering was the best thing for me. And sometimes soft life is knowing what the best thing for you is. Like last week, and this will lead into what from last week. How did I do for my goals for last week? And one of the things that went really, really well, it's like I had a list of food that I could make in my fridge or in my pantry that was in my possession. I didn't have to go to the store to get anything. And I just kept the list on my fridge. And whenever I made the thing from the list, I just crossed it off. And I knew that anything else on the list was fair game. That went really, really, really well. Um, my water consumption has been extraordinary. I'm taking a sip right now. But what has really, really helped when I was working out more consistently, getting up at like 4:30 in the morning to work out and working out for like an hour, hour and a half every day, I was always drinking this amino energy from Optimum Nutrition. No, this is not sponsored, but now that I have reintroduced this into my daily routine, I feel so much better. I can drink my first 32 ounces of water without any issue whatsoever. I literally make it up in my Nalgene bottle like a day or two before, so it's prepped and ready to go. I grab my bottle out of my fridge in the morning before work, put it in my work bag, and off we go. And I usually take this with me. It's got ice in it, and I just refill it. And I'm trying to do better about drinking more water. And but I really, really enjoy the fizz of a nice soda. So I've been drinking a lot of these clear American sparkling waters that you can find at Walmart for like 84 cents a piece. And they are also right at 34 ounces of water. Um, there's 10 calories in the entire bottle, 2 grams of total carbs in the entire bottle, 10 milligrams of sodium, and then 360 milligrams of potassium, which is 8%. There's approximately 3 servings per container. I usually drink my 32 ounces of aminos and then my 34 ounces of this. So it's not quite what I need for my water goal, but the two combined definitely help. Um, and then I'll drink random stuff throughout the day. I may or may not have a soda. I don't remember when I had a soda last. It may have been Christmas Eve when I was just really, really tired. Something else I've been trying to focus more and be more conscious of the foods that I'm eating. And one of the little tricks that I did this week, I love mandarins, but I don't love mandarins at the same time. So I've been putting these little babies in the fridge because I love them cold. I will eat them cold more than I will eat them sitting out on the counter. So I've got a bunch of these sitting in my fridge. And that's one of the things that I have noticed. It's you have to, one, know what you like and eat what you like on the healthy side. If you only like green beans and carrots, then eat green beans and carrots. Don't force yourself to eat lima beans or peas or other things that you don't like. You're just going to be miserable. Eat the things that are good for you that you enjoy. Find the ways you know how you like it. It's like I love celery, but I don't like it cooked. I like it raw. So I'm going to find ways to incorporate more raw celery, whether it is wrapped in ham and cheese. It's a thing. You should try it. Or with a little bit of peanut butter, or even just by itself, which I absolutely love. That was my one craving during my pregnancy with my little one was I craved celery. Helped with my heartburn. Don't know. Not sure. Um, Oh, one of the other things that I did this week was, or that I was trying to work on, was cleaning out or throwing away trash, things like that, because my apartment is just a disaster right now. It has not gotten much better because, like I said, this week I've kind of been under the weather a little bit, we'll say. Um, but I have set aside a few clothing items. I have thrown away small bits and pieces of trash or empty containers, things that I don't use anymore. Not a lot, but enough to where like my bathroom counter now um looks almost normal again. So that was a really good feeling to get out of the junk or get the junk out. Um then I also, like I said, this week has been rough for me. Um So I also went down a Facebook rabbit hole. There's this guy on Facebook that I absolutely love. I'm sure he's on TikTok, Instagram. I don't even know. But he's Irish and I absolutely love what he does. He's hilarious. Anyway, I watched way too many reels and spent way too much time on Facebook this week. So this coming week, what I'm really going to focus on is less scrolling and more reading and or writing. Um, Doing more of the clean out and throw away. However, I'm also going to make a trip to the local Goodwill and donate some items by the end of the week. That is the goal. Get at least a bag full of stuff that I can take to Goodwill by the end of the week and donate. I'll let you know on next week's video how that goes. Um, Stretching and exercising consistently, because this week just didn't happen. I love how I feel when I stretch before bed. It helps me calm down and it helps me relax into sleep a little bit easier. And silly me, why I don't already just do it because it makes me feel better. Like I feel better when I drink water. I actually had that on a sticky note at my desk once. But that's going to be one of my consistency things. I'm going to continue doing my grocery list and my water consumption. All of that is going to stay the same. All of my positive habits are going to change or not change. I'm going to keep them. So if you know the keep, what is it? Stop, keep, or stop, continue, stop, start, continue. That's what it is. So stop scrolling, more reading and writing, um, continue my healthy habits of water and my good foods and my grocery list. Um, Continue with the clean out, throw away, and donate. And I'm going to start stretching and doing exercise consistently. I'm also going to start working more consistently on a side hustle I'm building. I am building what I call Cozy Haven. It is going to be items for you, for the home, for yourself, for self care that are essentially like a warm hug. And I want to focus more on that. I want to increase my income by doing craft fairs, farmers markets, things like that, as well as sell some stuff online. So I'll be throwing in some information on videos from time to time or just showing you guys where I'm at and what I'm making for Cozy Haven. Um, that way you guys can see. It's all based on soft life. It's all low key. Color scheme is kind of like this. There's going to be grays and light pinks, dusty roses, plums, blues, greens, that sort of thing. But moving into the soft lifestyle, I want my home and the things that I focus on and enjoy to be in that soft lifestyle as well. And looking around at where I'm at, I don't have a lot of soft, cozy things like the blanket that's on my couch, or I don't have necessarily an eye mask or eye pillow that's going to help me relax. I have all these hair things, but none of them are really, I don't know, pretty. It's like my dish towels are Halloween and they stay up year round. So I need to do things like that. I don't have any coasters. That I would like to make some coasters. But everything is going to be infused with love and a sense of coziness and homecoming and things like that. So I hope you join me on my journey. Make sure to share, like, subscribe, all the things. Feel free to ask questions, shoot me some comments, and have a good day. Feel cozy.